Psychic Mist Paranormal Network.
Hi, this is Shara with Psychic Mist Paranormal Network. So Nicole, Ronnie, and I went to visit the Hessian Hell Hole to do an investigation on All Hallows Eve. In case you missed the preview, here's a little clip from that preview explaining the legend of the Hessian Hell Hole. I'm going to share with you a legend called the Hessian Hell Hole. You've heard about the legend of Sleepy Hollow. Well, now here's the legend of the Hessian Hell Hole. In a quiet and little mysterious town by the Delaware River, a war took place almost 244 years ago. Somewhere very close to that battleground was a deep, dark hole. The hole was used to bury the deceased bodies of the soldiers in, since they were no longer recognizable. To this day, people say they can still hear the wailing and screaming and gunfire coming from this hole late into the night. Some say that they can see a skeletal hand climbing out of the hole or reaching out as far as it can, as if begging to be set free. However, suddenly, the skeleton would get dragged back down into the depths of the bottomless, perilous hellhole. When this happens, people say they can hear the cries from the nameless soldiers and a chilling hiss from something that could not possibly come from this world. For that terrifying hiss and the hopeless souls trapped in that hole, people began calling this void the Hessian Hell Hole. A legend like that certainly deserves some looking into. It was so cold out, about 42 degrees, brr. Also, there was the most awesome moon out, perfect for ghost hunting on All Hallows Eve. Nicole got a pretty good clip of that. There's the moon. A Halloween full moon. So here's a short clip of the hellhole right before the actual hellhole itself. It was during the daytime and we were doing a little walkthrough, but once we got through the clearing, our batteries were drained, and since it was just a little day, walkthrough to just see what kind of obstacles might be in our way, we didn't get any more footage. The area of the Hessian Hell Hole. That I get a day shot. Huh. The hole is back in that area. This is going to be fun. So let's get into the investigation with a short summoning and a quick look around. I call upon the whispers and shrieks that haunt this site. Come forth and reveal yourself on this All Hallows Eve night. Follow this light as it will guide you. Follow this light and come to us to communicate. Follow this light and come forth to tell your story. Come forth now and stay with us until the bell signals the closing of our connection. Alright, so I saw someplace over here. I don't know where it's at now. Here's something, I don't know what it is. It's hard. I don't know if it's a grave marker or something, I don't know. And there's another one here. It's pretty hard. Cement. So here we are at the Hessian Hell Hole. I got a flashlight. This board here that I'm trying to show you is what covers the hole. I don't know if we can take this off or not. You can kind of see where it goes underground here. Although they've said they tried to fill it a lot, but it keeps sinking. So here's Nicole's take of the initial look around. There are some EVPs too, so get your headphones ready. So who's here with us tonight? Who was trying to talk to us the other day? Bal's a demon. I guess that's why they call it the Hessian Hell Hole. It's got demons. Okay. Is there anyone underneath that hole? Why are you still here? Speaking of sin, we got this picture of the word sin during an elemental ITC session at the investigation to go along with the EVP we just heard. And here's a picture of what looks like half of a water demon's face. We have some cool EVPs coming up, the results of the investigation, and then after that we have some really cool pictures of the ghosts that we got from our SLS camera. All right, well, I want you to leave me some messages. I'll be right back. Can I have your name? Looks like Ed really wanted us to know that he was dead. Not only did we get his EVP, but we also got an ITC picture to go along with that EVP. Do you have anything to do with the war? Do you feel cold or hot? Do you have a message for me? Do you still think you're fighting the war? I'd like you to let me know who's here. Is anybody buried here? Is there somebody that's keeping the soldiers here? It's now 12:02 in the morning. There's that camera behind you. Why are you still here? It was pretty cold outside, so I asked my team members if they wanted to step inside the building with me for a minute to get warmed up. That's when we got this EVP. You want to come inside? You want this light? So here is a ghost or spirit making a quick appearance. It looks like it tried to jump over something, or maybe it was trying to avoid the camera. So here's another quick appearance by a ghost just standing there, and it appeared on screen as we were walking with the camera. So this one's quite interesting. You can see that there's a car that was on the grounds, and you can see the seat and the headrest. And then a face appears looking at the camera directly. Then it faces forward and it looks like he's driving away. So here's the entire motion clip. Here is a cross that appeared out of nowhere, and there was no crosses around this site at all. Here's another ghost, or it could be the same one that just pops up on both screens for a few seconds. Even though the camera is moving slowly, the ghost seems to want out of the picture and moves faster away. So this ghost just pops up in the air a little, and you can see his or her legs just kind of dangling. The ghost pops quickly into the large frame, then back to the other frame, only a bit higher in the air, which is not really too high, maybe about 2 feet or so. You can gradually see more of the body. Finally, the ghost moves to the large frame where you can see most of the body dancing around. Finishing up in the small frame and then disappearing. Here are the rest of the ITC pictures we got from the investigation. Enjoy! Right after we got the word pig, we got a picture of a pig. So that's what we got from our investigation at the Hessian Hell Hole. I thought it was pretty interesting how we got a couple of pictures of soldiers and some names of men saying they were dead. And it was also very sad but interesting that others were confirming that they were still fighting the war. Then there were a couple of pictures there that were kind of demonic, and that was kind of symbolized by that pig, the shadow pig we got, since, you know, demons like pigs and goats. And of course, don't forget the lady with the children and the fetus. That was something. It was pretty cold out that night, so we didn't stay as long as I would have liked to have stayed, but we plan on going back probably in the summer or fall. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Char with Psychic Mist, and stay away from hellholes.